Okay, so we've got attributes and we've got skills. And at this point, these are just numbers on our character sheet. It's when we put them into a dice pool that they actually affect gameplay. So in most cases, we're going to pair an attribute with an appropriate skill to take an action during gameplay. Each point of attribute is going to give us one die, as well as one die from each point of skill. So if we have 2 in an attribute and 2 in a skill, we put them together and we have 4 dice in our dice pool. When it comes to taking actions during a role-playing session, there's really 2 ways you can do it. You can simply state what you want to do, and in a lot of cases that's going to be appropriate. I want to jump over a fence, or I want to do whatever. Or you can describe how you want to do it. And a lot of times when it comes to communicating with NPCs or talent skill roles, describing how you want to do it is going to be more appropriate, and that's going to determine which skill we're going to use. Let's say my character is at a warehouse and there's an alley and he sees a guard at the end of the alley, but the guard hasn't noticed him, and I say, well, I want to try to sneak past him. So the realm guide calls for a roll. He says, roll agility and guile. And I only have 1 die because I only have 1 agility and I have no guile. So I roll my 1 die. I don't get any successes. So I've failed. So realm guide says, yeah, you start sneaking down the alley, but unfortunately you trip over a shovel and it clanks against some boxes, and the guard notices you. So the guard has noticed me. So instead of trying to run away, I decide that I'm going to try to talk my way out of this. So how I describe how I talk my way out of it is going to determine which skill I'm going to use in a dice pool. So am I going to use my charm to try to sweet talk him? Or am I going to try to use intimidation to get him to back down? Or am I going to use command and pretend that I'm supposed to be there? The boss sent me over here to check things out. And that's going to determine, when I pair my persona with an appropriate skill, which dice pool I roll. So there you have it. Attributes and skills put together to form a dice pool. Simple and easy. The possible combinations are really dictated by the circumstances of the game session and what we're trying to achieve with our character's actions.